guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s, and today I'm going to be doing another one of those Finding the Perfect Foundation for Me videos. I have not yet found the perfect foundation for me. I do have some that I really like, but I can't say that they're absolutely perfect. Close, but not perfect. The one I'm talking about today is the new one from Stila, and it's the Aqua Glow Serum Foundation, and it comes in a little bottle like this. Now, the Aqua type makeup is like all the rage right now. I mean, I'm seeing aqua type makeup come out all the time. Serum foundations have been out for a little while, but all of these ones that are claiming to be water-based, aqua, hydrating, these are all the big things right now. Alright, so I'm going to be talking about the foundation. I'm also going to be talking about the primer that goes along with the foundation, which is the Stila Aqua Glow Primer Stick. And it comes in a little tube like this. So I'm going to start with the primer stick, and it's just a stick. Can you guys hear the car out there? Alright, it's just a stick primer. It comes with a little cap on it like this so it doesn't dry out. That's what I'm assuming. And it spins up, and it's kind of bluish in color. It has a really fresh scent to it. It's not like a really strong perfumey scent, but it's really fresh. And the claims with this primer is it's supposed to be cooling going on the skin, it's supposed to be hydrating, it's supposed to even out your skin tone and refine your pores, make your pores look smaller. Honestly, I don't feel it does any of that. It is cooling, I'll give it that, it is cooling. But I don't necessarily feel that once it's dried down, I don't feel that it's hydrating. It doesn't keep my skin any more hydrated than any other primer does. And it definitely does not refine my pores. It does feel nice on the skin, but this was $28, and you know, if I'm going to spend, I mean, granted there's primers out there that cost a lot more, but if I'm going to spend $28 on something, I want it to be, you know, decent, and I want it to live up to the claims that it says it's going to live up to. And you know, so this is a decent primer, but I don't feel that it lives up to the claims of evening out the skin tone and refining the pores. It is cooling, I will give it that, and it does feel nice on the skin. So that's the primer stick. Next I'm going to talk about the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. It comes in a little jar like this. I am wearing it today, and here in just a minute, guys, you guys are going to see a demo. I'm going to put a demo up of me applying. Can you guys hear my garage door opening? Really? Does he have to do that right now? Apparently he does. Okay, it's done. So it's just your typical serum-y type foundation. It is a water-based foundation. You shake it up, it's got the little dropper inside. I'll show you guys that here in a second. Okay, so let me read you some of the benefits of this. It says it's a medium to full buildable coverage with a natural radiant finish. It says advanced multi-reflective color pigments play with light to instantly even skin tone and reduce the appearance of imperfections. It says it contains an electrolyte balance system, a carefully combined complex of ionized water, advanced hyaluronic acid, and essential minerals to help hydrate and nourish for skin that glows with a healthy radiance. And it says it's fragrance-free. It says to shake it well before using your fingers or a brush, blend over face, building where more coverage is needed. And like I said earlier, I am wearing it today. I think I said I was wearing it today. I am wearing it today. This is $45. It comes in 10 shades. The downfall to this packaging, and I really like the packaging. That's one of the things that I really like about this is, and I'll show you why here in a minute, but I really like the packaging. But the downfall is also part of the packaging, because if you are ordering this online, the packaging is very clouded. It's like a clouded tinted type glass, so when you're ordering online you can't really tell what the true color of the foundation is. So when you look at the bottle, I mean, you can see a little bit of it, but I mean, you can't get a good view of, you know, how deep it's going to be, how yellow it's going to be. You know, so your best bet if you guys are wanting to try this is to actually go to the store, and I believe Ulta is who's carrying this right now. Go to Ulta and get color matched, because don't try to order this online, because you're not going to be able to see what the color actually looks like through the bottle. Alright, now about the packaging, the things that I like is it's your, I gotta get closer to show you guys this. You have to shake it up, alright, which is typical with any of your serum foundations, and the lid what I love about this is the lid, it screws when it unscrews. Watch the top. Do you see how the top is coming up? That is freaking awesome. So it has your little dropper here, and I applied one full drop of the foundation to my face today. And when you close this back down, what I love about this is watch the lid as I'm closing it. See that little push top that you can pump the dropper goes back down in there. So what that does is any extra product that's left in your dropper, it automatically pushes it back down, and then the next time you go to use your foundation, after you shake it up and you take the lid off, it automatically sucks up just the right amount into that dropper. That I really, really like. That is, to me, ingenious packaging. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw up a demonstration up here somewhere and show you guys me applying the primer and the foundation. And while I'm applying, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I liked and what I didn't like about both of these. So I already said earlier that the primer was cooling. It did not, I don't feel that it refined any pores by any means, and I don't feel that it's giving me a whole lot of hydration. I mean, my face feels really, really dry, and I am going through kind of a dry spell right now. But, you know, I do have some other foundations that don't make me feel really dry. After it's first applied, it feels kind of sticky. So I have to actually let it dry completely down before I actually put the foundation on. This is my third time wearing this foundation. And the first time I applied it with my beauty blender and it did not look good at all. The second time I applied it with my fingers and yeah, it wasn't any better. It made me look like I had those polka dots all over my skin. And this time I applied it with my Bare Minerals smoothing face brush. This guy right here. This is the brush that came with the, what is it, their tinted moisturizer. I forgot what it's called. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, so the best way that it applied was actually with the brush. So I'll put the dropper of product on the back of my hand. I'll dip the brush in and then I'll apply it on. Now, honestly, I'm not a fan of this foundation, and the reason why is because it says that it is supposed to be hydrating with hyaluronic acid. It does not feel hydrating on my face at all. I mean, my face feels very dry and tight, and I've got moisturizer on, I've got a facial oil on, and then I've got that primer on, and then the foundation on top. And I have tried this with my Smashbox hydrating primer also, and my hydrating primer is always amazing and does hydrate my skin. After I put this on, again, my face felt really dry. This does stick to dry patches, at least on me. I have some acne spots that are healing up that are kind of crusty, and it just migrates right to them and just sticks right to them. It does get into my fine lines. I cannot stand that right around my mouth, those laugh lines right there. I mean, it just went right in there. And yeah, it wasn't good. And it wasn't like I applied too much product. I didn't apply too much product. I just used, you know, just one dropper full for the whole face. And it wasn't even a full dropper. It's like maybe that much. That's what came out of the dropper. And I applied it to my whole face, as you guys are seeing. And then I just went back and I applied to the areas that needed a little bit extra coverage, like the areas right here where I have my hyperpigmentation. And it is definitely, I don't want to say that it's a full coverage because it did not fully cover my hyperpigmentation. I don't know if you guys can see it there. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a full coverage like the Estee Lauder Double Wear is a full coverage. But I mean, it's about medium coverage is what I would call it. But yeah, this just isn't, because it feels so dry on my face, and it does make my face look cakey. And I can feel it on my face. I can feel it on my skin, and I just don't like that. So for me and my dry skin, this is not a great foundation for me. Anyways, so those are my thoughts on the Stila Aqua Glow Primer and Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. And yeah, my thoughts are that it's just not for me. This will probably be great for people that don't have little patches of dryness all over their face. This might be good for people who don't have a whole lot of visible pores sticking out. Even though this says that it masks them, it reduces the appearance of them, it really doesn't, at least not in my case. So, you know, I don't feel it would be good for that. But, you know, for somebody who, you know, has got smaller pores and, you know, doesn't have a whole lot of dry patchiness on their face, this might be a great product for you. It's just, it's not a great product for me, for my face, for my skin. Alright guys, so that's it. I hope this review was somewhat helpful, and if it was, go ahead and leave a comment down below down there somewhere. Also, you guys can look me up on my website at www.rockfabulous.online.com. You can look me up on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr. Am I missing any? Tumblr? I think I got them all. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter. There we go. All under Rock Fabulous 40s. And guys, don't forget to hit subscribe down there somewhere in YouTube. Rock your fabulous 40s, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.